In 2010, Bodhi Surf Yoga started out as just a surf and yoga school, no lodge or camps. When we built the first phase of our lodge in 2013, we naturally began having group dinners with guests, staff, and community members, as we recognized that having meals together was more about sharing and cultural exchange than the simple act of eating. In 2010, with the entire lodge built and the addition of the weekly surf and yoga camps, my own role at Bodhi became solidified, foodie-in-chief. So where did my love of food come from? My dad is an amazing cook of Fiji Indian origin, aka delicious and flavor-filled food, and my mom is a die-hard from-scratcher. My own travels in Latin America from an early age made me understand that food is much more than food. A good meal prepared with care is an expression of love, and nothing is more important than sharing love.
Trabajo en Bodhi Surf y Yoga en Bahia Ballena. Mi trabajo se basa en lo que más me gusta y es la cocina. Soy una chica que nació en un pueblo de San Isidro de Pérez Celedón. Crecí viendo a mi madre cocinar muchos platillos caseros, tradicionales en mi bello país Costa Rica. Aprendí a cocinar teniendo escasos 13 años. Es algo que creo que lo heredé, porque me encanta estar en la cocina y aprender cada día más. Al llegar a Bodhi Surf me dieron la oportunidad de conocer platillos nuevos e internacionales. Mi cocina, como la llamo, se basa en la comida saludable. Lleva un proceso de limpieza cada producto que llega, además que velamos por lo que cocinamos. Sea fresco y llevar al paladar de nuestros clientes el mejor sabor de nuestras comidas. Tenemos muchas recetas, las cuales son deliciosas. Si me preguntaran una que recomiende, no tendría un favorito porque todo es delicioso.
For those of you wondering who is the mad woman behind the rush of putting this cookbook together, that was me. I got to Bodhi in October of last year, 2019, as an intern. And from the start in the kitchen, the music playing, all the dancing with Adrianne and Fanny, and then also the quality and intention around the food, it's one of the best places to feel the soul of Bodhi. Sitting around the Bodhi table those first couple of weeks or months, I was hearing guests raving over the food and asking for recipes, and then Adrianne would tell them about this cookbook that had been on the to-do list for many, many years. At some point, I don't quite remember, I spoke up and said that I wanted to take it on. What better way for guests or loved ones to bring Bodhi back home, all the laughs, the environment, the whole experience, than through sharing our food? For Fanny and Adrianne, getting them to follow a recipe, let alone write one, is a huge challenge. They'd say things like, then you just season your veggies a little. And I'd be frantically typing and asking, how much? Of what spices? Like, come on guys, these people need direction. It was slowly coming together when the global pandemic hit, and since we couldn't have any guests and there was no surfing, the cookbook immediately got moved to priority. I've always felt that food is the best way to connect to each other, to the earth, to our bodies, all of it. And this is a great time to make those connections. Between pestering Hannah and Anki about snapping cool shots, sitting by the kitchen when Fanny cooks a big Bodhi meal, and frantically typing as Adrianne dictates recipe after recipe, this has been a huge, collaborative, beautiful project, and I'm so excited that it's come together and that we get to share this piece of Bodhi with the world.
Make sure you sign up for the Bodhi newsletter in order to receive your copy of the Bodhi Cookbook. And we are asking for donations of $20 for this cookbook, but every little bit counts because it's just a suggested donation, and all proceeds from the cookbook will go to keeping the dream team together until we are able to host our surf and yoga camps again.